Hi, I'm Pam Escobar. I'm running for school board. I have 2 daughters in Cabarrus County Schools. I'm a mama bear for yours and mine. Every month I've come forward to share concerns about schools and about our kids. Parents, teachers, bus drivers, and students ask me to share their concerns. A student told me that her brother doesn't have 2 teachers. He's in high school and has no grades for 2 classes. We're required to provide a quality education. What is he learning? And he isn't alone. A mom told me her high school freshman doesn't have an English teacher. What is she learning? What about the kids getting to school late every day? What are they learning? My neighbors and I were rezoned from Harris Road Middle School to Winkler Middle School, a 9-minute commute to a 30-minute commute. We stood here and told you it was a concern. We were assured by you and the transportation director that it would be fine. Kids are late. And when parents call to complain, they're told to track their kids and to collect data. Or parents are told to drive their kid to school. How is that a solution? And then there are the bus drivers. Bus drivers, like teachers, have been told not to share what's happening. Hiding the truth doesn't make it go away. They are running double or triple runs with middle schoolers sitting 3 to a seat. Bus drivers get no thanks and no incentive to keep doing it. You need 40 bus drivers and you aren't retaining them. If you can find money to buy cameras for buses, you can find money to pay bus drivers extra for their extra work. This board doesn't address problems. It's playing politics. Let's be clear, if there was ever an issue with books, parents, citizens have always been welcome to address it with a teacher or a principal at a school. That was the policy before May and has been for the last 6 months. But that policy doesn't get you on a podcast. In August, you approved a new policy to question a book with a form, but that form doesn't let you remain anonymous. You said during one of the meetings, you and your fellow school board candidate looked for a high school parent to fill out the form, but no one wanted to fill out the form. There was no parent who felt so strongly about the content of the book you read aloud that they were willing to engage with their child's school and get it pulled from the shelf. You didn't even feel strongly enough to fill out the form yourself. You're a high school parent. You could have filled it out, but filling out a form doesn't get you on a podcast. Reading it aloud and falsely accusing parents of supporting this book does get you on a podcast. Hundreds of parents have signed a letter after letter to this board, not begging for this book. They are begging for transparency. If you have a policy, make it clear. Post what's being reviewed and have an appeal process. Transparency, respect, kids, those should be your priorities. Instead, this board is collectively putting politics before those priorities. There's nothing political about putting kids first. I'm running for school board. I've been consistent. Share concerns about schools, sharing concerns about our kids. I'm a mama bear for yours and mine.